It's good to be back with all of you, Beans and Rice audience. It is February 8th, Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. #1 comedy podcast in Utah. It's your boy, the Butter Pecan.
Puerto Rican.
Nice. Next to me, I got...
The one and only host Beefy.
666.
And then, in the corner in the intern square, the Wizard of Oz.
Ice Agent.
Alice.
Hola.
Emphasis on the is. House Slytherin.
Actually, I'm a Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw, remember?
Ravenclaw.
Both of you guys are Ravens,
Yes,
remember?
we are.
Yes.
And then we got somebody really special that was in High the Man. People wanted to see him again.
Yeah.
But we had to pull a lot of strings,
Return of the Mac.
And it was, it was a favor, so we're really happy to have him. Do you want to maybe introduce him? Because I think we normally don't introduce people, but
we don't.
A very special,
this esteemed guest of ours. Hobby pulled some strings to get him on here. He was on here before just to make sure Angel didn't pull any funny shit on us. But we'd like to formally introduce Armando Armani attorney. Triple A right there. Dance moves.
Glad to be here, guys.
Good to have you. Welcome back.
That's
appreciate
Armando,
it.
So thanks for taking a page out of your many, litigations?
Yes.
to come see us.
Of course,
God, that's a big book.
I stay prepared.
Don't look at his book. He told me
Oh,
to
sorry.
look, It's his client's information.
My client information.
Client attorney privileges.
I'm sorry.
He holds it to the highest
Well,
esteem.
technically, I'm like above the law, so I can see it.
You are the law.
Hey, he's a true patriot.
You can really tell Armando to
Are those
freeze.
confessions, Can I use this in court?
Yes, of course. Yeah,
Oh.
definitely. You got this.
Your Honor, my client has said that she is above the law.
I am the law. Let's not forget.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's, what is it, Tuesday the 8th, you said, right?
Tuesday the 8th, yes.
What's going on? What's been going on? The truckers are still
Yeah,
Trucking.
truckers are still
holding the fort, literally.
holding strong. They hold literally they are the arteries of the USA.
Yeah, and Canada now, we cut off the supply chain to Canada. Suck on that, Canada,
Yeah.
And now the Canadians are, we can have Canadian bacon. And it turns out it's not even made in Canada, you freaking idiots,
No,
Where is it made in, Canadian bacon.
it's actually made in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's made in Mexico, and you guys, Canadian bacon. It's just the leftovers from where in Mexico?
Well, here's what happened. There was a native from Saskatoon, or as the Canadians say, Saskatoon, and he defected from Canada because he felt he was being oppressed.
Because
He made
y'all
through-
were being whole
Yeah.
teasers.
Yeah, he was in the U.S., but they made fun of the way he said a boot, right? An oat here. So he decided to go further south, found Mexico. They don't really speak English out there. He felt a bit more comfortable. And then he said, I'm going to really fucking show my kinfolk that I've got what it takes to be from Canada. And he started making Canadian bacon, and he was actually making it out of baby chickens.
Exactly.
Not even pork.
So-
Like baby chicks. Have you seen those videos? Don't Google it. It's pretty gross.
It is.
But he makes them out of baby chicks.
Yep. So chicken nuggets is basically what they're eating,
Yeah, so
Who's
Canadian
these
bacon
freaking
being
idiots?
pork, myth
Myth
busted.
Okay.
What I gotta tell you.
And then another thing that we've been doing, we did bring Armando to help us with some patents,
Yeah.
in the patent community, and we're really excited, Armando, because we've been having a lot of people, defamation of character. We tried to invent that first. You know what I mean? The people, what is it, Rick from Pawn Stars. Come on, dude. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
guy, you can't invent anything,
He hasn't.
So we got one thing that we got is the Sex-Machina.
Okay, I see that.
We developed the first. You want to tell them a little bit about the Sex-Machina, Hoss?
Well, you know a
You
bit
know?
more about it since you discovered it. I was just merely.
Well, I just came up with the idea,
Yeah.
So the transverse power, we said Hoss, he's good with computers. He's the original Pentium, okay? He's got that 8 gigahertz,
Gigahertz.
in his brain, He's got the Omegas in there, Omega 4s, Omega 6.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about it then.
So,
Right.
because I just gave him, hey, I want the Sex-Machina. I said, Black History, what would be better than a Sex-Machina that looks like Mavis Beacon? The Beacon,
Of hope.
and we're going to hope that you get,
Your jollies off of this.
you know what I mean? So we brought this one to BLM, because a lot of you guys forgot it already, okay? But we got the Mavis Beacon, and can you tell us some of the components that you've been working on, what she's able to say, maybe what she's able to train you or coach
Yeah.
you?
Of course, she taught me to type at a very young age. I wanted to retain that level of nostalgia for all of you Mavis Beacon fans that also all cross into the territory of Sex-Machina. A lot of you, I don't know how many of you identify as non-binary, but remember, this is codes. It is binary. Sorry to say. Zeros and ones, okay? That is how she is programmed. She will do whatever you would like to, consensually. It's part of the contract for her. She screams at 40 decibels, so you do it right, you're good. People are gonna know. Okay?
Dang, dude.
And we'll save the other
I
secrets
think
for when
legally
it's
you can
formally
only you
launched.
can't go above 80, you know, so you're in good range.
Thank you.
We're in
Yeah.
good range.
Good.
Thanks,
80
Armando.
decibels is
That's
like
good.
where people start going deaf. So
I appreciate that. Thank
you'll
you.
avoid those lawsuits right there.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. See, this is exactly why we brought AAA on.
You know, Armando, dude, he's freaking. But what can you tell us like about the patent? Like, how far is the patent progress going on with you? You know, we paid him. How much money did we pay him, Hoss?
17
My
grand.
money.
Yeah, small fee. The
The
paralegal is
17 grand was at a retainer fee. We're not sure yet how much more it's going to be if it passes, if he's going to take some royalties, but he'll continue.
royalties will be a small percentage of 20. But
Oh,
well, I mean that's
20%.
roughly that's roughly for my other clients, but we can work out. you know.
Negotiate, okay.
We can negotiate. Then I'll have as far as the pen, my paralegal is working super hard. I have another one that's ready to jump on the case, and we're working out every inch of this case so you guys don't ever get a lawsuit because of Sex-Machina.
And Mavis Beacon Sex-Machina will work every inch of you.
You know, and we're gonna give
That's
him
what
one.
she
You think
said.
so?
Yeah, we can allow him to have a prototype.
Now, do
Emphasis on the type.
now, are you gonna want which kind of sex machina are you gonna want, Mr. Armando, Mr. Armani? Are you gonna want we've been working on Mavis Beacon and Carmen San Diego
Yep.
for the Latin community? Which one would you prefer?
I'll take both.
Take both. On demand does not
discriminate.
discriminate.
holy,
This is why he's the most in-demand attorney. And I did forget to mention, this is a true sex education product.
you know.
Put two and two together. She teaches you to type. She does other things with her hands.
Oh my god.
The options are limitless.
And then her mouth opens, but not this one yet. You know what I mean?
This is just a model.
Yeah, we don't want to do it like the Elon Musk, the cyber truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the jaw falls off.
It becomes a meme. She's not a meme. She's a beacon of hope. Show some goddamn respect.
You know, so we got this, and we've heard, Mr. Armani, that he's been defending a couple high-profile classes. You know, and especially right now with the, you know, racial slurs are in the air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else
That
is in
is
the air,
true.
Hoss?
Well, COVID still is in the air.
Omicron, you know,
Yeah.
B182 or
It's
something.
still
you
out
know?
there floating, but it doesn't seem to be a big deal. I don't
no
know.
one really
I could
cares
be wrong.
anymore.
Yeah, people don't care anymore. You know.
Yeah.
But you had a couple, you know, with the man that does another podcast, you know. Can we talk about him? The guy with Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my one of my Joe clients, my J clients is what I call them. Are you referring to Biden or Rogan? Because
Well,
currently I'm
he's-
defending Rogan.
You're
Yeah.
One of
currently
them.
defending Rogan.
I'm currently defending Rogan in his litigations with the cancel culture machine that is Twitter.
Oh, it's a machine.
They are AI, like you said. They are binary, contrary to popular belief. All I can say is that my client.
Because they said he's at the N word. Is what they were saying. You know.
Yeah.
Well, this is what he had said is, hey, I want my knee to grow, you know, because his height, his stature is not very, his stature is limited.
okay.
So
How
yeah,
how
He's
tall
like
is he?
5'2".
he's pushing 5'3", you know, 5 feet 3 inches, but
okay.
you know, I
So he
can't.
wants
say
to be to be able to reach mac and cheese on a shelf.
Yeah, you know what normal
Who
us
doesn't
normal
want to?
people.
Yeah, I want to reach mac and cheese all the time.
You know, his kitchen is too big for him. That's all he wanted was to reach the upper cabinets. He's like, damn it, why can't my knee grow? You know,
That makes sense.
Oh, next thing you know,
So
people
did he
think-
get him done or no? Has he
not
grown?
yet. No,
No.
no,
Oh.
I don't think he wants to touch base on that yet. You know.
Okay.
You know. Some people are saying, Negro, please. Maybe if you ask nicely, his knee will grow a little bit better. You don't think so, Hoss?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is that controversy with Snow White and the Seven
Oh, the
Dwarves,
seven dwarfs.
where a dwarf, which I believe is now what they want to be called, is saying that's not progressive to use dwarfs. Makes no sense to me.
Oh, that they canceled dwarfs, huh?
Yeah, like a dwarf canceled dwarfs.
But isn't it that dwarf that canceled the other dwarfs? He plays a dwarf
He's made most of his money off of being a dwarf in like 4 or 5 movies.
Yeah,
Or
because wasn't he
TV
on
series.
what's that one? The medieval one?
It's called Juego de Tronos.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Alice,
yeah,
or no?
yeah,
You
yeah,
watched
yeah.
that one with
Yeah.
Magnolia or not?
Yeah. Not with Magnolia, but I watched
No?
it.
In fact, they call him an imp in that show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he's an imp, but he's
But
a
he
dwarf.
is on that show. It's that guy?
Yeah,
Oh, what a hypocrite.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
wow.
yeah. He's made. My guess is this:
He's
just
made
doesn't.
more than the 7 Dwarfs. Those guys are Mexican, you piece of shit. It's because they're starting to steal his job. 7 Mexican dwarfs. All they do is work.
But it makes no sense because the dwarves, if I remember the Disney version, which is the one that's making a live version, the dwarves are the heroes. They saved Snow White's dumbass multiple times.
True.
So why is that a bad thing? Don't you want dwarves to be heroes? I just think he doesn't want another dwarf to be more famous than him. That's my guess.
God, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You
Is
know
there
what I mean?
dwarfs? Is there more dwarfs out there?
Well, I don't know.
there's
We asked
several.
Alice, right? Hey, can you...
Hornswoggle from WWE.
WWE, Wee
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Yeah.
the roll-offs.
Didn't
Shout out
Wee
to the
Man die?
roll-offs.
No,
No,
we meant still alive.
He just came out on a movie, jackass.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Not you,
talking about
Alice, the
Mini
movie.
Man-
Okay, come on, guys.
Forever.
Mini, or what's his name from Austin Powers?
Oh, yeah, he died. He died.
Yeah.
Mini-Me, he died.
Yeah,
You know what I
Mini-Me
mean?
died.
He was probably
Then
one of
the
the most
Munchkins.
famous ones.
Yeah.
which I think maybe most have already deceased.
The
I don't know.
Munchkins.
I don't follow them.
Who else? You know what I mean?
But I mean, there are quite a few little people or dwarf. I don't know which one. I'm just going to say dwarfs now. That sounds weird to me, but I'm going to say dwarfs.
Yeah. So,
Minis.
you know, but yeah, that's a lot of stuff, a lot of litigating, you know?
Yes.
And I've been a little bit scared, honestly, you know, so.
Alice, have you ever been scared of any attorneys or no?
No.
Please explain.
Because why would I be scared?
She's the law.
I am the law. I don't get caught. And if I
You are
do,
the-
I have Armando Armani to back me up. So
Oh, you are the arm of the law.
I am.
So you've also hired him?
Heck yeah.
Dang. So who else that we may know do you think that you represent?
Can
if
you share your
tell us?
client lists or no?
Yeah, actually, I can divulge that.
Oh, you got a couple
I
artifacts?
got a couple artifacts, some souvenirs, if you will, from my past.
Okay.
Oh my dude,
Oh,
those guys from the movies. What the
Dude, the
heck?
golden gun.
The Golden Gun Glocko, you know, when he shot at Alice.
He
That's-
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, come on, you piece of shit. That's the one?
You
That's
left the
the
gun behind.
This is the one.
What,
This
you
is
almost gonna kill
allegedly.
Alice?
Yeah.
I actually defended both of them at the same time.
I thought it was a
And
different.
I quitted Glocko, and Alice got her payout, you know. So
You're that good, huh?
I'm
You
that
shot
good,
two
you know?
birds with one
one
stone, you know?
Yeah.
One.
Dude, I thought it
else?
was another balding person.
You know?
no. But
Alex.
here's another one. This what you guys refer to as a bluntico
Oh, the butt plug.
for your, I'm assuming your sex.
Oh, you better not be wanting to touch it, Armando, you know?
I mean, it's been cleaned
You
now.
probably
Still
should
has
use
a
a
few
glove.
species on my feces, if you know what I
It's
mean.
been sterilized.
Apparently, a couple of my clients were touching this. They found no fingerprints because it had been cleaned. So they were also acquitted of all charges.
Yeah,
UA the duo, shout out.
they
You
were
know,
gonna get hepatitis. They were trying to sue me. You know?
thanks for that big check.
Equalize also in the air.
You know?
I also have one more.
Maybe
I
maybe
talk
he
about.
can save it. You think?
Save this last
I'm
one.
starting to get creeped out a
Yeah.
little bit. You know?
Yeah,
we
this
can
is
save
pretty
this one.
intense information
You know?
that you're showing.
Yeah, I have a
here.
couple more. But
Because it started. You know, we started litigating a little bit from the beginning. Now
It's just a lot of physical
There's a lot
Evidence
of
that has
evidence
been
you know,
there.
my
Shown.
heart's beating fast. You know, we got an attorney. I got nervous. You know, maybe we can get some holidays first. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Down.
You know?
I'm trying to give some holidays.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't fuck around, Armando, dude.
Mono's all
all
business.
business.
All right, let's see. The first holiday for February 8th is Safer Internet USA Day.
Ooh.
We present to you Sex-Machina, Mavis Beacon edition, and patent pending for Carmen Sandiego.
Yes.
She's going to make the internet a safer place. I didn't realize I was going to divulge so much information, but my hand was forced thanks to the attorney at large here. But she's going to make the internet a safer place. Why? What's the biggest problem on the internet nowadays, guys?
Now the virtual raping, remember?
And trolls.
Oh, and
right?
trolls.
So ugly
Hey,
people.
not little people, okay?
Yeah.
Not
Ugly trolls, right? Like fugly people.
yeah.
And people that don't consent to consent. Mavis is going to take care of them. She has a very high status encryption code that is going to be able to depict and identify what people are up to no good, and she's just going to eradicate them from the fucking internet.
Do you also
like-
want to talk about Carmen Sandiego and why people wonder where she's at all the time? It's because you encoded the new VPN
Flash drive.
flash drive code that you can jump from country to country. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's why people never.
Wow.
We're
We're
leaking
telling
our secrets.
secrets.
He's done his research.
It's already that one's already patented, so you guys don't have to worry about that
Yeah.
one.
VPN, dude.
Dude,
She's jumping
you're-
through VPNs.
Your paralegals need a fucking raise.
Right.
They've read their books. You're fucking.
That's why I need.
I know
the-
you're getting
That's
paid.
that's why I need the royalties so I can pay my paralegals.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
with
help
the high
me
royalties,
beat
yeah.
every case. You know.
He somehow found a way for Alice and Glocko to beat each other,
Yeah.
and he won. They both won.
And he won
Glocko
big.
was
We
acquitted.
call that a win-win-win.
Alice got a payout. He got the double payout.
So you're saying that people, so as kids, because I've talked about it before, you know? Well, we've talked about it before. Carmen Sandiego. Nobody can find her. They got us in classes, you know?
The original VPN.
They're
Shia
doing.
LaBeouf, yeah.
So that's what you're saying? She's not going through portals. She's just using a lot of different VPNs?
Exactly.
Carmen
Wow.
Sandiego. Portal myth busted.
Well,
Unbelievable.
Armando busted that one.
Dang.
Yeah, we didn't. We're
Dude, like
in lieu of you.
freaking idiots. All the school teachers. Oh, they can't understand the fucking technology. You know what I mean?
Morons.
Fucking Armando comes here.
They've canceled Mavis Beacon. What do you think you're going to learn after that?
Oh, damn, dude.
Not where Carmen is.
We know where Carmen is, but we can't divulge that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that makes so. People are like, oh, she's traveling through dark holes, you know, Martian, Interstellar, you know.
Oh.
She's just sitting there on her computer.
You know who does use portals, though?
Joe Biden?
No.
Who?
Mona Lisa.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, that's the original Charlie's Angels. Mavis Beacon, Carmen Sandiego,
Mona
dude, that is
Lisa.
so
and
hot.
Mona Lisa.
Who would want to get saved by them?
Dude,
you know
that's
what I mean?
much hotter than the, what is it, Lucy Liu,
Oh,
Carmen
Drew Barrymore,
Diaz.
blech, and Carmen Diaz.
Carmen Electra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
You
Dude.
thought those were attractive females? Come on.
Go fuck yourselves, okay? To a Sex-Machina.
Patent pending.
You know, dude, but that would be a cool trio, dude. We assemble it because we celebrate women. Is that what we do? The
All
number
the
one
time.
women celebration podcast.
Every
okay?
day.
Definitely.
So we got Mavis, Mona. Who else are we gonna get? I forgot somebody already. Mavis, Mona, Carmen, Lucy Volkovich.
Yeah.
Okay,
Angel.
and who's gonna fuck with them? Who are they going to go against? You think so?
The entire fucking world. The entire world.
Kim Jong Un. Maybe we gotta pick their nemesis. Kim
Okay.
Jong Un
And Vladimir.
and Vladimir. Is that it? Is that the two most evil? You don't want to put not Brandon. What's another? What's his son of Brandon? What is that one? Hunter. You know, nobody knows where
Who's
Hunter is.
Hunter?
Yeah. Hunter needs to be hunted.
Yeah, the hunt for Hunter. You know what I mean?
They found his laptop, but they couldn't find him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Looks like he was using some encryption codes. We should be able to break that soon with our quartet of females.
We're gonna
Yes.
send some Digimon in there. You know what I mean? Into the digital world or what? What do you think so?
Dude, these digital monsters are gonna wreak so much fucking havoc.
So that's what they're gonna do. So that's gonna be they're gonna have Digimon. That's gonna be their pets. You know, for Carmen, they're gonna be like almost the Avengers.
It's
or
like
what-
they're like the canine unit.
yeah, the Digimon. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So what are gonna be like their crew name? You think something about women? Maybe Alice can tell us. You know?
I think Alice.
Maybe
can tell
Alice
us.
can be in that group. You know?
Maybe I'm like
I see you
Charlie.
down.
Dude, Alice is Charlie.
I'm Charlie.
And that's her angels.
yeah,
Alice
Char-
is
Charlie
angels.
They're gonna
contains
be Ice
ITE.
Angels.
Yeah,
Ice
Alice
Angels.
Angels.
Alice.
Alice Angels.
Yeah. Charlie's Angels.
Myth
Myth
busted.
So can you tell us about your angels? What's gonna be the Alice's angels?
They're my angels.
You know.
Um,
So what kind of pep talks do you give them? You know, Mona,
Do you
like,
sing Shaggy?
it wasn't me.
No, the other
Oh,
one.
Shorty, your mind.
oh, that one. No, I
You're
don't
my
know that one.
darling angel.
Angel.
Dude, he's gonna start to sing Machina. Cause you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.
I'm
You know
glad I
who's-
flew in from Miami. for
Right?
this one.
Who's gonna have
fun
your back
podcast.
when you're all gone? You know, when it's all gone.
Yeah.
But sorry to interrupt
Oh,
you.
no,
What, you
you're
know,
good.
what happens when
Oh, I call them. I'm like, "What's up, angels?" And they're like, "Hi, Ice."
That sounds nice. And you're gonna have an archangel, Magnolia.
Ooh, that
Ooh.
sounds so hot, dude. That's
She'd be like my Bosley in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she is.
dude.
Oh my gosh, now this needs to happen for
It's called,
real.
what is it called? A hente? Is that what it's called?
A reverse harem.
You know, I'm saying a gente means agent, okay, guys? In Spanish.
It also sounds like a people.
That's what I heard first. People, you know.
You know, not gente from Japan. You know what I mean? These
Yeah.
perverts, because he's wearing the gente hoodie.
Hey guys, come on.
The
Una vez
HH.
más,
Itadakimasu. You know, but that's gonna be cool. Save for internet. So they're gonna get rid of Trojan horses. You think, us?
No, that's too much money for them. They got to keep that going.
So they let some stuff slide. The Trojan
Yeah.
horse.
They're gonna be the internet version of Big Pharma in the real world.
They got rid of LimeWire.
Yep.
What else did they get rid of? You think?
Napster.
Napster.
They got rid of
Ask Jeeves, you know, because he was a toxic
I used
man.
to love Ask Jeeves.
Yep.
You know?
They got rid of Tom from MySpace.
Oh, they got rid of
Tom
him.
was the shit too.
The original friend, you know?
Yeah, they
He
got
was
rid
my
of
only friend.
Club Penguin. That's gone. R.I.P.
And Club Vortex, you know what I mean?
R.I.P. to Club Vortex.
Right into a dark hole, you know?
Yep. They got rid of Training Table.
Oh, that was good too.
Utah Original.
I like their fries.
Dude. So they've eradicated a lot of things, you know what I mean? H1N1,
No longer.
you know?
Have you heard of
Polio.
swine flu recently? Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. No, you haven't.
Nobody has heard of swine flu. Bird flu? Dude, they
Not
don't
even
even
a
talk about
thing.
birds anymore.
That's for the fucking birds.
They're going
That's for the birds.
they're going extinct.
Bird flu's for the fucking birds. Why do you think they have fucking aviaries everywhere? The birds are dying. We gotta fucking promote that. Donate to your local aviary.
Dude, I've never been to
Support.
an aviary. I want to go to an aviary.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty dope.
Yeah?
Last time I went,
pretty
it was
cool
like for like
birds.
elementary.
Have you ever worked with any birds, Armando, or what kind of pets are you into? In the attorney
Exotics,
community.
you know, Joe Exotic. That's another Joe. One of
Client
my
of
clients.
yours? Okay.
Joe client.
Yeah.
Another one of Joe clients.
One of my Joe clients, you know. Tigers, alligators, snakes, a couple of cockatoos.
Cockatoos, if that's your preference, guys.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah,
want
some
one.
people prefer
Some
doves.
people want the cockatrice. You know what I mean? Come on, fucking Lake
Or
Tug.
the single
perverts.
cocks. You know,
Yeah.
not the cockatoos, but just the regular cocks.
Just the regular cocks.
Yeah.
You know?
The ones. Yeah, just any type of bird. Vultures,
Condors.
condors.
Ooh, condors. Dude, they said they went extinct in California. Is that true?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
You know?
It's a
Nobody
fact,
has
but
seen a California.
I haven't. I personally
condor.
haven't seen one
You know?
in my Beverly Hills mansion, but
No.
But his Malibu one
You
though.
know? Is there? Can you tell us maybe about Pete Davidson? You know, or what do you think?
Oh, I mean, hopefully he can. If not, we understand. But
You know,
if you're able to divulge any sort of information on this individual,
Pete
we
and
would-
then the other guy, you know,
Ye-
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
okay.
Oh,
he doesn't know
Client
Pete,
attorney
you know what I mean?
privileges.
we'll find out next
Well,
week.
maybe
or
he's
something.
working with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that cybersecurity, what else happens? Oh, come on, make up a good password. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why is your sequence of numbers sequential like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1? You got to mix it up. You can't have that.
Why are you saying your password every single time on a podcast? You know what I mean? You freaking idiot.
And it's only 3 digits?
Yeah, it's a pin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only thing is maybe they don't know how to spell the first name part.
God.
But then you've got the demon's number at the end of it. Why would you
know?
put that as your password?
God, dude, you're freaking idiots. And what else happens? Dude, pins, dude, come on, remember? That's when people, they say, oh, millennials, you know, you guys are stupid. You guys are freaking idiots. You know, I'm a boomer. I'm so smart. Dude, you guys had pins, you fucking idiots. You know what I mean? We have to use, what is it called now? The long password that we have to use, us?
CAPTCHA.
Yeah, we have to use a CAPTCHA. You know what I mean? Select the trucks. You know what I mean? How hard is it to select some of the trucks, you know?
It is pretty hard.
It is pretty hard.
Because apparently all these photos were taking on a fucking 8-bit camera phone from 2000.
And then
A
some of them
little
was like,
flip phone.
Yeah.
some of them are like, select the Jeeps, you know? But then they have a fucking Fiat in there, you know?
Yeah, or a lamp post
Yeah.
that looks like it could belong to a Jeep, but you don't know because you can't see the rest of the fucking
She's like,
Jeep.
what is it? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
The robot is forbidding you to proceed in case you are a robot.
Yeah.
That's also something Sex-Machina is capable of.
They're
You know,
giving
so-
out passwords.
Primetime security.
So it's like, yeah, all the boomers, you know what I mean? Shout out to Larry. They're like, oh, I need a pen. You go, the last four of my social. That's what it always is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Their hands all shaking. I have my social.
Yeah.
We don't need
They
your
call-
social.
It's like, dude, what is your account number? You know what I mean? You know, they don't have it. You know what I mean? Come
No.
on, guys. But they make fun of us, dude. We got long passwords. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And isn't the boomer the ones like, you should know me by now.
Yeah.
You should know me.
Yeah.
Because they don't see 100 people every goddamn day.
I've been here for 10 years, you know?
Yeah, but you show up once every 6 months.
Yeah.
So technically you've been there 10 times.
Well,
Terrible math, guys. That's 20. Come on. Stay on your fucking toes.
that's what happened with me and my doctor, actually. Dr. Botched.
You stood on your toes?
No.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Got a little frisky, you know what I mean? Those
His toes
baby-
curled, but his feet were planted,
You
so
know-
he went up.
Exactly. You know, he was checking if I still had blue cheese in there. You know what I mean? From the club. You know. Shout out to Magnolia.
He's like, I've never seen a man with a yeast infection like this.
Oh my god.
But I called the clinic, right? Because I gotta go get my crazy pills. You know.
Okay.
So I call and they're like, "Oh, we can't find you anywhere. We got a new system." And then I got upset. You know, it's like, what do you mean? It's like, dude, I've been going there for 12 years. What do you mean? It's like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, I'm sure. And I started describing everybody in there. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you know. And then when they're like, it sounds like you may be right, but I think you may be mistaken. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
How can you be right and mistaken?
Yeah, at the same
Truth
time.
is not subjective
You
to
know?
mistakes.
Unless you're Armando.
Unless, yeah.
You know, but yeah, the lady's asking me those questions. She's like, and then they told me, so I make an appointment for last week, so last Saturday.
Mhm.
Said, okay, I'm gonna go there, get my refill, and then they call me. They're like, oh, actually, we're gonna need to cancel on you. So they called to cancel on me. He's like, the doctor, he had a family emergency. He's gonna be with his family. So then I'm like, okay, but I'm running out of crazy pills. You gotta hit me up with 5 more days, or else I'm gonna start getting twitchy. You know what I mean? And then I'm seeing now my crazy pills kicking in. Oh, the lady's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll send a refill. I called today, no refill at the pharmacy. I call the lady back. She's like, you must be mistaken. We would never do that. I've been going there for 12 years, is what I told the lady.
Armando, is this a case that you can win?
This is a case I can
You think that
definitely
you
win.
can give me my
It's
refill?
one
Armando?
already. Yeah,
You
we can
know?
get you a refill.
Consider it
We'll
done.
get you a lifetime supply refill.
Oh, that's what I
shit.
want, dude. And I want 1,000 milligrams, okay? Fuck
Yeah.
that 250 shit.
Take one.
You know what I mean?
You'll be good for 2 days. You know.
We'll be good for
or
3
nothing. Fuck everything else.
Dude, that's bad misinformation. Sorry. You take one pill,
That's a
you're
personal
good for
preference,
4
okay?
days.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's how he identifies. 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, but come on,
But-
Dr. Bosch. You know, let me in, okay?
Yeah. Come on, young buck.
You know?
Uh,
Cybersecurity, come on, dude. know?
So stay safe on the internet, everyone.
Yeah.
Alice, what's the next
Oh my
holiday
god,
we
all
got
that
going
for
on?
one holiday, huh?
People to stay safe. Come on, guys.
It's important.
We're trying to save people, you know? People are freaking, you know, thinking they're calling the tax attorneys.
Oh man. All right, the next holiday is National Boy Scouts Day.
Oh.
Mm.
And speaking about Boy Scouts, one thing that, you know, I had for one of my true loves, well, that didn't pan out, was Boy Scout biscuits, you know?
Yep.
That we tried to invent, and now I'm getting a little bit sad bringing that up, you know what I mean?
Oh,
My
you're
true
tearing
love,
up?
Courtney,
Are you
you know
okay
what I
over
mean?
there? Have you even seen Courtney lately?
Former true love.
Former true love, you know what I mean? Now I haven't seen Courtney forever, but I did notice today, host, you guys saw host, he's wearing shades a little bit, black shades, and
I'm especially sad today. My eyes are
he
sunken.
was weeping a little bit, so that's why he didn't want to show his eyes. So, you think it's a safe space? Armando's here. Ice Agent Alice is here.
Yeah,
the
I-
cheerful one is here.
Yeah, I trust
Mavis
Alice
is
for
here.
obvious reasons.
Obvio.
Armando has shown incredible amounts of aptitude for the law. And of course, the cheerful one's always here to do exactly that. Make us laugh, be more joyful, and marry. Which leads me to the next thing, not marriage. But, you know, when we were out with Magnolia and Alice the other week,
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
I stumbled upon a woman in a black dress. You guys have heard of Devil in a New Dress by Kanye?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
This is lady, or woman in the black
Woman
dress.
in a black dress. So it wasn't a devil?
No, I mean, I couldn't tell. I wasn't around. long enough. Could
Confirm
be.
or deny this.
But pretty sneaky, dipped out, didn't get much of a chance to interact. I just knew that my powers had manifested because what did Alice tell me? You didn't want her. Why? She lost her phone. And guess what that
sure
means? Is my powers are like, well, if your phone number's not going to be in her phone, no one's number is going to be in there.
Oh.
I think she still hasn't found her phone.
That's a sign. She's only going to find peace when she finds me.
And then she ended up leaving her scarf, dude.
She left it for me to
She
find
left
it.
it-
Oh, I have it if you want it.
Oh.
See? Look at
You
that.
know?
I can train a dog, sniff out, go find him.
There you
It
go.
might take journeys of trek, but it's worth it
Or you can use one of the dogs at the
at the pound.
Or I mean, I'm.
Hey, later, okay?
Ice
Come on,
agents.
don't say relax.
Or at the shelter.
There
okay?
you go.
Or you can get
Adopt,
the
don't
angels to
shop.
help you out.
Yes, I could.
So how did her presence, the lady in the black dress, how did it make you feel, or how have you been feeling the last couple of days?
I
That
was
you've been
not,
weeping.
I mean, again, it was very short, but I mean, the impact was phenomenal. It was fantastic, right? I extended my hand, shook her hand.
oh, you didn't see her face though,
I did,
but it was like a
but
blur,
but I was focused on the eyes, right? They were like very.
Can you describe her eyes?
Yeah, they were glistening, right? There was a lot of different lights, so I couldn't see the color. It's a dark club with a lot of different lights. Okay, all I
Strobe
knew,
lights and
yeah,
shit.
it was just glistening with joy to see my face. I'm guessing.
Oh, I'm sure it
And
was.
they were squinting because the cheeks were so pressed high because of the smile. It's like, what about this guy? This aura is so beautiful. And I thought the same. I'm like, hey, this is a good vibe. She disappeared. I finally got my drink to kind of relax and everything, but never to be found again. Just like her phone.
And maybe Armando's here. You think he's worked with finding Elizabeth Smart. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Harriet Tubman.
Oh wow.
Can you
did
tell
a
us
lot.
maybe
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart? He's
That
still
one's
working on
pending
that
still,
one,
yeah.
Case pending, but maybe you think you can give Host a couple of tips of love. How to find somebody that's currently missing, or he doesn't have much of a. Or maybe Alice. Maybe Alice. You think she can?
It would be a question for both of us because I was gonna redirect you to Alex and her agents. Because
Oh.
if you do it on your own, it could borderline be considered
Stalker.
stalker
Stockholm
syndrome.
Understood. Okay.
You know, so
But maybe we can do this because I think Armando. Do you do sketches or anything like that, Armando?
sometimes, yeah.
Maybe you think you can give her maybe a little bit of the description.
And you're going to sketch her out?
Yeah, I will do
Okay,
Make it
so
a
remember-
quick one.
There was substances that were involved that may have made my mind foggy.
Maybe there's also pens right
Oh,
here
yeah, I
for
have
Armando,
Vision
just in
blurry.
case. Pencils.
Well, they're
Not to
colored
mention the encounter was very
Well,
brief.
maybe she
everybody.
might be
So
of color.
The description may not be the best, but it will be female.
Also, just the feeling, maybe because Armando, he also knows how to understand human emotions and feelings.
Yes.
So maybe based on the feelings, he can draw her too. You know how it made you feel.
like Helen Keller.
Maybe you got handsy. You were at the club.
You said she
Yeah.
was wearing a black dress.
Yes.
It's like around the thigh kind of thing.
Yes. They
So
were
like a
hugging the
thigh one?
hips. The glutes rivaled mine.
Yes.
Oh, so she had a nice,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't looking.
little bonk. Ooh, yeah, she wasn't looking. Come on, Magnolia. You think Alice is gonna look?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's faithful.
hello.
Come on.
I couldn't look. I was a freaking Chris Blake's mom, like the whole time, like an idiot, man. Come on, Chris.
She had heels, but the heels weren't exaggerately high.
Also, like 2-inch heels, maybe.
Yeah, with like the Jesus sandal straps, but not too many. Probably like 5. Like the gladiator sandals, but just not super exaggerated. Just around the ankle, no higher.
Oh, like the ones that have like kind of like huaraches a little bit.
Yes.
But how did she make you feel like? So you remember she had like a nice, caboose a little bit. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, obviously the appearance was there, but there was just this.
Her height. Were you looking down on her, or were you looking eye to eye?
She's relatively tall for a female. Plus, she had the heels on. I was still slightly, like a couple inches taller than her. So, I was looking slightly down at her eyes. If I wanted to be a pervert, I would have looked further down. But I'm a gentleman. I don't do
Sure
that.
is.
Come on, you
He
freaking
sure
pervert.
is.
Come on, Lalo Lucas.
Why do you think I was so enamored with her eyes, guys? That's the window to her soul, and I have powers. So
You were trying to look into her window.
yes,
But we're
peeping Tom, but in the best way possible.
And then what else? What other descriptions? You
She
said
had,
you shook her hands. What did her hands look like?
Well, I didn't see
Or
the
what
hands,
can you
but I
feel
felt
it?
them.
Yeah, what did her hands feel like?
It was like shaking cocoa shea butter lotion.
Oh, that's some
You
good
apply
butter.
that.
I
Your
mean,
hands
good
are dry
lotion.
in the winter, and you put that on. It's very relieving and comforting. Very
Yeah, it
soft.
feels really good. Nurturing.
Oh yes,
A nurturer's touch. Almost
Yeah.
like Mother Teresa.
you get more nutrients than an impoverished child does lunch. Okay, just those nice nutrients.
It's so,
Fill your hands.
she shakes a
What
hand of
color
a,
was her hair?
It was a darker color. I'm guessing either very dark brown or just jet black.
Do you remember
that
Jet
felt-
Black?
That fell.
Shout out to Alice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because y'all take my jet.
9/11. It fell down to I think just slightly past her shoulders.
So maybe like me, you
It
think?
was like
Yeah, give or take.
right
Yeah,
there.
What if
Just
it was
better
me in a
hair.
dress?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was VP.
better hair.
God, dude, I got rid of my split ends. So because you told me I want to
Have
see
you ever
ABD the
straightened your
butcher.
hair?
Me?
Yeah,
I comb it, but I haven't done it with the straightener.
we should straighten your hair once.
You think so? But then I'm
Just
gonna look like
once.
Cat Williams. You know what I mean?
You look better than Cat Williams and taller.
You think so? If I straighten my hair, should I straighten my hair, guys?
Got the William.
Yeah.
No? Wait, but we're taking away from the
okay.
beautiful
Yes.
lady of the black dress.
Yeah.
Was she wearing any jewelry? You know, girls now they wear like 30 rings. You know,
Simple. I think she had some bracelets.
amulets.
Yeah.
What color were those?
Gold. As long as the light wasn't fucking
Dude,
with
Armando
my eye.
already had the gold freaking pen, dude.
Yeah, he knew.
Jesus
I think he has kinda my
Christ,
powers,
bro.
Yeah, I
too.
think he
You know
has
what I mean?
powers, yo.
Yeah.
Fucking
he's
I mean, it
got
would
my
explain
powers.
how he wins all his
Damn, bro.
cases.
And it was only one bracelet or two?
Two.
Two?
Yes, they intertwined.
Okay.
Like the infinity symbol.
That means
That could be
you
our
and
love.
both of
forever.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Intertwining. So what other details? Maybe she didn't have any moles. Well, you didn't see her face good.
Yeah, but I
You
do
know.
remember at least kind of the skin tone. It was like you would imagine if it was like a fair skin, but it was sun kissed for a couple hours. Right? She got a nice little tan, not sunburn, not even red, just enough to put a little melanin in there.
So these glasses are a little too dark for me.
Nothing's too dark for me.
You know? BLM, guys. Come on, guys.
Sun
Freaking
kissed.
degenerates, you know?
I don't have that color, but
It doesn't have that color.
well, yeah. Well,
That's
I'll just
okay.
write it. I'll write that.
Does she have an aura to her? You know, anything else? A purse? Well, you said she had a scarf, right, Alice?
Yes.
Yeah. She didn't have the scarf on when I saw her,
Oh,
but she had her lips.
How do you
were-
know that scarf was hers then?
I don't know. She said it.
Alice said it.
I didn't know
Oh,
she had a
this is-
scarf.
now we have to bring Alice into the trouble.
Yes, this is where Alice comes in.
Yeah, she came in with the coat, like a.
Allegedly.
Yeah, but the coat, that's not how hosts saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to make this
Yeah.
for hosts to
Okay,
remember.
Well,
But the scarf is important, apparently.
To
we-
track her down,
To
yes.
track her down.
yes,
But
So,
not
yeah,
for the
do you
sketch.
know
What
the-
color was the scarf?
black.
Black.
A black dress and a black scarf. Maybe she
And the
was
coat
wearing
was
the
black,
scarf,
too.
host.
Maybe. That was a nice scarf.
And she saw that you were in the VIP. She took it off.
Hmm.
So she was waiting for you naked, maybe. And then maybe security kicked her out.
But I was lost,
Damn, dude.
and then she lost.
It's funny because you guys, or they came in, and then like you guys came in 5 minutes later.
What do you mean? So they left and we came in?
No, they got there,
5
and then
minutes
5
before we
minutes
did.
later, you guys got there.
I met these people?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember anyone.
It's
We
okay.
won't have them on.
You didn't take
we
your
won't
pills.
Have Jose on the.
Come on, Dr. Botch. Give
On
me
the
the
witness.
refill, dude.
Now we
You
know
what I mean?
why you were forgetting
You know,
everything.
I'm
Yeah.
losing my powers, Dr. Botch.
Fucking gorilla's over here. I'm losing it.
Was that it? You think?
Yeah, I think
think
that's
so.
a pretty accurate description.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe soft red rose lips.
Soft red rose lips.
Yes.
Do you want to name her, maybe?
I'm just gonna go with
Lady
the
in the
woman
black
in the
dress?
black dress
Woman
right
in the
for
black
now.
dress.
I'll find out her
dude.
name if you
We
want.
finally get an expert. We don't have
Yes,
fucking
Alice.
Glauco.
The ultimate tracker.
We don't have
Yes.
Glauco drawing a fucking rocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or fucking Lalo, they're trying to do Pictionary like idiots, you know? We have a real professional, okay? Come on, guys.
We have
Come
some.
on, pura vida.
Yeah, and let's get something straight here. Armando studied law and law only. He just is such good. He's such a good studier. Excuse me, I was stumbling through my words. He
Student.
observed these sketch artists in the courtroom and said, "I will watch them enough until I can do it." and
Until
now
I
look at him.
learn. Because he had so many cases.
Yeah,
That's how he got all the experience, you know what I mean?
yeah. He just saw and now he does.
I'm so excited for this.
As you should be. You guys ready for the sketch?
Yeah.
You let me know how accurate this is.
Okay.
Holy
Oh
cow!
man,
I could not have done any better.
my heart
Holy
skipped a beat,
moly.
and that's one beat less than what it skipped when I initially saw the real
it's not
thing.
perfect, but
You can see the bracelets.
You
Very,
can see
the scarf.
the
That's where it
scarf
looked-
is strewn on the floor.
Thrown on the
she
floor.
lost it. right?
Yes.
She was wearing a lip
Allegedly, it was
gloss.
black,
Yeah.
but I did it a gray because it was dark in there.
That is
gradient.
that is
Where's
so
her phone?
good.
You should have like threw her phone somewhere in there.
Oh, that wasn't included into the description. I can't.
Yeah.
You're right,
Now
you're
it's too
true.
late. The description.
Yeah,
is
and if
done,
the
you
phone
know?
is lost, it doesn't matter.
You're true.
It doesn't matter, Alice.
Oh, dang, dude.
Dude, my heart skipped a beat when I
Oh
saw
my
that. It's
You,
pretty
God.
good.
want, you think you can hand it to Alice? Maybe you know you can see it a little
and
bit
then,
closer.
and then maybe you can have since angels find her.
Oh yeah,
Four
my
holes.
angel will definitely find
we
this
didn't
for
even
you.
think of that. God damn, Armando.
Look at these
you know?
guys.
Hold on one second.
Dude, he's like the. If she's
All
the
right,
beacon of hope,
angels.
what do you think Armando is?
If y'all looking, I need you to help
Attorney at
find this
law.
girl.
Well,
This is what she looks like.
I was making a public service announcement. You can start over again. Somebody
No,
else.
my angels know who they are. They're hearing this. Even if you guys are talking over me, it's fine. They're used to it. I'm used to it.
Damn.
That's who we're looking for right here, guys. Right here.
That sweet angel.
And can I see it a little bit?
No.
Because I was gonna show Hoss. Oh damn, dude. I think she might be hotter than Courtney, dude.
Are you
And
saying you're gonna go
she's
find-
got nice. She's got lashes too, dude.
I know.
And she's got nice lips, dude. And her shoes.
Let me take a quick look.
Ooh.
That's her.
That's the
You
one.
know?
That's her. It's the one.
That's how you feel?
Yep,
Damn, dude.
for sure.
Look, there's like spirit coming back into his face.
You got the proportions all right. The shoulders, the hip to waist ratio.
You didn't even tell me her height, and
I know,
what
you
mean?
got it spot on.
Hey, don't look at it too long, okay? It's
Hey.
okay, Hoss.
It's a long lost love
You
of
might
mine. You
pitch a
experience
10
it, you
over
would
there,
know the
you know?
most.
You know?
Perverts?
So if you
And-
see her, you know,
Yeah.
if you found the phone at Club, what was it called again?
Echo.
Club Echo.
Echo, echo, echo.
You know, if you found a
Host's
scarf at
heart
Club
got
Echo,
echoing for her. Let's
you know,
go.
let us know. You know what I mean?
No.
But that's it for National
Holidays. Oh, wait. That was for Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts. You know, because we had a scout,
Yeah.
Armando Eagle Scout.
I left a question unanswered for you because we were interrupting Alice unprofessionally.
Yeah, it's nothing
But-
new.
Mavis is the beacon of hope, as we all know. Armando is the anchor of truth.
Wow. But you know, he's a Boy Scout, an
Knowledge.
Eagle Scout, and he's gonna help us scout.
The only scout
It's like
better than
this
him? Alice.
You know what I mean?
Is this
He's gonna help. Hey, 3. You know, now that
Is
Three's
that
a
the
crowd.
in truth we trust symbol?
yes?
Okay.
Statue of Liberty.
But
Statue
damn,
of limitations.
That as well.
But for him, it's liberty because all he does is,
Liberate.
everybody.
you know, he's
He's
like
the modern day Liberace over here.
the modern Harriet Tubman. You know what I mean? Armando the Liberator.
Armanachi. Liberace.
So, is there any other holidays, or you know?
I don't know how you guys feel about this one. It's National Fly a Kite Day.
Well, who do we know was the most famous kite flyer?
Huh?
Benjamin.
Benjamin Franklin. Alice got it. And why was he flying kites?
Because he was trying to get put on the bill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they say. I'm all about the Benjamins.
Yeah, give him the history because we like to pride ourselves as a history podcast. So I think Jose is going to give you guys a very nice crash course on the history of Benjamin Franklin.
You know, so circa 1794, this guy Benjamin. Did they have TVs back then?
No.
Absolutely not. Did they have the radio? Some people, allegedly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there was no social media. You couldn't get distracted. You know what I mean? There wasn't Twitter, Instagram. You couldn't say the N-word. Or could you? Allegedly you could. You know what I mean? So people were, oh, what are you going to do? Oh, they put George Washington, he's number 1. They put him on a bill. You know? We're going to put this guy on a bill. So before it was like, oh, you're blind, Helen Keller, now she's popular. You know what I mean? So back then people say, oh, it's about clout chasing. That's what people are saying. But back then, people were the original clout chasers, okay? You had Benjamin Franklin. What did he want to do? The fly a kite challenge, okay? That piece of shit. He had everybody flying kites. Oh, I want to get electrocuted. You know what I mean? And contrary to popular belief, they're like, oh, it's just a regular string. This string was made out of lithium ion, okay?
Oh, wow.
So supercharges the particles in the air. You know, the molecules get charged. Electrocution happens, okay? So he just wanted... Everybody was flying, you know, with the regular string. Were they going to get shocked, us?
No, they weren't.
You know, nobody was going to get shocked. But there goes out little Benjamin. Oh, I want to be on the $100 bill. You know what I mean? Because they want to see I got shocked 100 volts. Because that's how many volts are in a stroke of thunder, Hoss?
1.2.
Yep.
And maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, depending on the strength of the atom splitting. But who's counting?
So he wanted to say he was fully charged. 100. They were going to put him on that bill. He got shocked. They're like, oh, he invented electricity.
As a vetted historian, can you confirm if there was or was not a key on the kite with Ben Franklin?
You know, they say there was a key, but the only key that there was is the key to success. It is a metaphor, you know what I mean? That if you take the right components to diffuse a current of electricity from a kite to a human,
You unlock new heights.
A new covalent bond. Okay, that's what happened. He invented the covalent bond. He bonded from kite to thunder, from thunder to kite, to man.
And after he shit himself, he discovered reverse osmosis.
You know what I mean? And now what happens? It's all about the Benjamins. You know what I
Yep.
mean? He's got a song. P. Diddy likes him. You know what I mean?
Blue Faces. Dude, all these rappers love Ben
Benjis.
Franklin.
All of them want the Benjis.
All of them.
Why? Because they're getting lit. Okay, so where do you think that term comes from? I want to get lit.
Ooh.
Okay, getting lit, meaning being drunk and high at the same time. Come on, guys. What is this?
Myth busted.
busted.
Okay, getting lit comes down all the way from Benjamin Franklin, you freaking morons. Okay.
Wow, I feel so enlightened.
You wouldn't
No
know because
pun
you can't have
intended.
$100 bills in your hand.
You know?
And it's because you're poor.
Come on, you
Do
fucking
better.
poor guys.
You guys
Or
don't
'cause
even
they're
read
taking it
books.
from
What do
you.
you expect an employer to pay you more if you can't read?
Or
Come
they're
on.
not paying you.
Getting those freaking $80 hand jobs. Come on, Lalo. You know what I mean?
Come on.
But yeah, that's what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's ripping 20% of a $100 bill. Here's $80. You
know, but
wonder
that's
why you
what
have to wash dishes in the back.
Fly a kite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are getting lit. People are getting electrocuted. And now we have 5G. You know?
No.
All comes full circle.
Yeah.
Except for the airplanes, allegedly. That's what they're saying. You know what I mean?
Well, Malaysia, we don't know where that ended.
You know, but that's it. Anything else about kites? You know, any fun facts? Because, you know, he's in the Asian community host. They also have some, it's a big kite community, you know, over in Asia.
Yeah, I won't disclose because Shun Yun, the performance, has asked me to keep quiet on their goings about until after their performance. But in the industrial complex that is prisons, kites refers to letters.
Yep.
So there you go.
You know? And then maybe somebody can tell us a story, you know, from a favorite pastime, you know, some attorneys, you know, in the kite community. You think back when you were a younger child, attorney, you know, like, can you
Child
tell us
attorney.
about, because now people don't fly kites, you know what I mean? We talked about Benjamin Franklin, people were flying kites,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But now people don't do that anymore.
It's because the lithium ion is too fucking heavy as a battery now.
Yeah, fucking Elon Musk, you ruined kites, huh?
Yeah.
But what can you tell us about your kite flying days, you know, back in the day?
I remember back in Cuba, Castro was still in power. So my family decided to build some kites out of the bamboo or sugar cane that they had there. So instead of building a boat like these other morons, you know, or swimming 90 miles, because I was not very fit back then, we took the bamboo and the sugar cane sticks, built a couple kites.
I'm in Miami, bitch. Damn.
2 days later, we landed in Miami at the Versace mansion, and they thought we were street performers or performance art, and they gave us contracts, and that's how I got myself through school.
And it was a wrap.
And that was a wrap for
Holy
me.
moly, Armando, sorry,
Dang.
dude. Come on, dude. Flew in here on a kite all the way from
And I've been a
Cuba.
patriot ever since. You know?
Every day I'm hustling.
Dang, dude. That is so cool. You know what I
That's
mean?
an incredible story.
Very
Damn,
incredible.
bro. You guys
Very
sound
incredible.
fucking boats. You just come on. What is that? Elian? What was that name of that kid? It was Elian, remember?
Yes, it
The
was.
kid in the boat?
I forgot his last name. We need to brush up on our history books a little bit more.
God. Dude, that used to be, you know, Elian something.
Yeah.
But what can you tell us a kite story for you, Alice? When you were younger, did you ever fly kites? You know
Oh,
what
I
I mean?
still fly kites.
You do?
I do.
You ever take Magnolia on a kite day? Hey, you know? No.
I will this year.
So where do you go? What's the park that you go to fly a kite? you think?
I usually go to Sugar House
Oh,
and
that's a
just
good
like run
kite
down that
flying
hill,
route.
and then the kite just comes out of nowhere, up high in the sky.
Do you make your own kites? Or do you
I-
just buy them?
I buy them, but I want
Ooh.
to try making my own this year.
You ever
Nice.
make your own kite with the garbage bag?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah?
Oh.
It's fun, dude. Well, we got an Eagle Scout, you know, Armando, and he flew in on a kite.
Been building
The
kites ever
ultimate
since.
kite, you know what I mean?
Dude.
One time, I was running down. Maybe you can tell me if this is a hate crime, Armando. But one time I was maybe about, maybe like 13, and this is in West Valley City. Okay, before it was West Valley City. Shout out to the brown communities there. But I think I might have been the only brown person on my street back then, dude. And I remember, dude, I was
I
flying
think
a
there was,
kite
I think we were limited to 1 or 2 per street back then.
back then. You know what I mean?
That was the status quo.
And Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, you know. But I'm flying a kite, running down the street, you know, because we didn't have, unlike Alice, you know what I mean. We didn't have parks with hills, you know what I mean. We were in the Great Plains, you know.
We had hills with eyes,
Yeah,
and the eyes, law enforcement. Come on, keep
Me,
up.
I was watching.
So, dude, I'm running down the street, right? Trying to get my kite. Dude, it starts getting elevated. But then so I start from this street, almost make it, the kite falls. And then I start running again. Dude, all of a sudden, Mr. 305, pit bull, dude, right behind me, dude, starts just chasing me, dude. And I book it, you know what I mean? And I'm running. And then the owner comes out. Patriot, proud patriot, okay? And then he just looks at me, he's like, hey, you know, calls his dog, puts the dog back in. He's like, hey, sorry. I'm like, dude, what the heck, man? He's like, he's not even on a leash. You just have him in your front yard. It's like, I'm a little kid, you know what I mean? I'm like 13. And he's like, sorry, I think my dog's racist, is what he told me.
Oh my god.
That's all he said. He didn't.
And then he closed the door, and that was
Yeah.
that.
He's like, hi, sorry, I think he's racist. Do you know what I mean?
For you young kids, that's what it was like growing up in the 90s.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
Still
Like, he didn't
is
even
sometimes.
apologize. I'm like, dude, you're the one that showed him how to be racist. What do you mean?
Well, he could have gotten him from the pound
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh?
or from the shelter.
He used to watch Cops, you know? Huh, a bad boy.
What you want?
What
He
you
just saw a brown
gonna
person.
do?
Yeah, you can't blame it on the owner.
Yeah.
So there's
Also,
no
maybe I was
lawsuit.
being judgmental, you know
I
what I mean?
think so.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I was passing judge.
He wasn't taught critical race theory yet.
No.
so-
Not yet. They didn't approve it yet in West Valley. You know,
No.
we hadn't heard of it. You know.
Plus, he was using his freedom of speech, you know. So he was warning you, hey, I have a racist dog. Don't come around these parts.
So you think I should forgive him then?
I mean, it's a personal thing, but I mean, I think forgiveness is divine.
Well, maybe because it's National Kite Day, I forgive you,
It's very kind.
old neighbor.
It's very nice.
Yes.
know? But I don't have any. Do you have any kite stories? I think you have some good kite stories, Sauce, that you could tell us. You know, with your elder brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here, come here. You got a little bit of
A little snooze.
Oh, thank you.
a little
Now
bit of coffee.
your sweater's dirty now.
Well,
It's
you
like
know
a
what I mean. For
lighter
you,
sweater.
I
Thank
would
you.
swim across the ocean, fly across the widest sea.
I appreciate that. Hopefully, you fly better than Amelia Earhart. And I know your search is pending, so no disrespect there. Well, I mean, I grew up with an older brother, just a year apart. We were very, very close, still are. And I remember making some kites one day. You can make them out of multiple different materials, right? And I somehow, as a kid, I've always known I loved figs. You know Fig Newtons?
Those are disgusting.
They're
Delicious,
vitamins, basically.
okay?
Okay, Alice.
And Alice, of all people, I think you should like Fig Newtons, but it's just a really fun fruit to draw. And, you know, we were flying us about 50 yards up in the air. And we were at just this park, Murray Park.
Murray Park.
Yes.
Oh, they have the little Indian head, Native
Yes.
American head. Sorry.
They have a Native American
Indians?
head
I'm
at the
sorry.
entrance. That was one of my favorite parks. Beautiful park. And I'm flying it, and people started like saying, "Oh my!" You hear all these little murmurs. Oh my gosh! What is that? What is that? And they start yelling, like, "Oh my God! Look, it's a pussy in the sky!" I'm like, "I'm promoting healthy eating with figs." And my brother's like, "You should reel it in." 'Cause my brother drew something normal kids draw. I think he drew this Decepticon or Autobot symbol. I can't remember. But he drew one of those symbols. So, like, no one cared about that one. He only cared about healthy eating on my part. So that's my kite story.
Well, dude, it's right next to a Carl's Jr., dude. They didn't know.
Well, back then it wasn't Carl's Jr., it was Hardee's.
Oh,
And
really?
people were getting a bit too hard.
So they thought it was a puss?
Yeah.
You had to freaking, you know?
So I had to reel it in, and then I burned it when I got home. I wasn't very
Wasn't
happy
Southern
about it.
Exposure still across the street from there?
I mean, as a kid, I didn't know.
Yeah, come on. You was a kid, Alice. Come on. What is Alice doing? The
I was an innocent child,
Yeah,
and
come
people
on, you pervert.
were
Come
trying
on,
to
Alice.
cancel me at the tender age of 7. All because I like figs.
Yeah. God, dude. And actually, maybe we should get Santos, you know what I mean? Because he's very into Native American community. You think maybe he should get rid of the Native American statue of Murray Park? Because he said he's from, like, Midvale, Murray.
Well, he did say all or nothing, and it's just the head. So unless it's the full body, get rid of the head.
So you think he should, you know? You want to tell him, you want to give him a challenge? If he really cares about Native lives.
Yeah, this is what you do, basically. Start a petition, or raise some awareness, make them finish building the entire statue. It would be nice to see its entirety.
Yeah, I want to see a full Native American erect.
You know where
what I
we
mean?
saw a full Native American? Was it the Pioneer Park?
We
Remember
saw-
when we went for the arts festival?
I know he was fully erect. I don't remember that. Yeah.
And, you know,
And
people,
we checked to
Yeah,
see if he was
and-
erect.
And people blame pioneers for being racist. They have a full native statue.
Oh yeah, a full one. Dude, he was bigger than Brigham Young, I think so.
I believe it is. And he just said, "This is my
This
place."
is my place.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had Brigham Young at one side. Is that this is the place?
Yeah.
And then had
"This
the
is
native
my
on the other
place."
side. This is my place.
And then Brigham Young says, "What? How?" I'm like, "What? You can't do that. You can't say that."
You know? But they got rid of that part of the statue.
Yeah.
You know?
So raise some awareness. See if they'll finish building the statue. I'd like to see the finished product.
Come on,
If I were a
Santos.
sculptor, I'd participate, but maybe that's something I need to venture in is sculpting.
Yeah. So maybe Santos, if you really care about the native community, maybe we can see the, by when, how long do you think we should give him? 2 years?
2 years sounds like an appropriate amount of time.
2024, he should have a statue up, okay?
Yeah.
But that's it, Kites, fights, anything else, Alice?
No, nada.
That's it. Nada. And what does that mean in Spanish, Os?
It means nothing.
Or mean swim?
Nada. Nada.
Nada.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It means to nothing. Nada.
El nada de Cuba a USA.
Cuba Libre. So do you like Mark Anthony and stuff like that, or J-Lo, or who else is from Cuba?
Well, those are
Wait, they're
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Pitbull's the only
Well,
Cuban.
Pitbull's the one that's
They're,
Cuban.
we're all
Yeah.
one and the same. We all look alike.
You all sound
So
the
it doesn't-
same.
Yeah, we all sound the same. But yeah,
Yeah.
Cuba Libre.
It's like Mexicans and natives. They didn't know when they wrote the Trail of Tears. They're just like, you guys look alike. Move on.
Yeah.
And can you tell us, is it a maybe he can bust this myth about Fidel, because you named Fidel a little bit, Is he really dead or is he alive? Because they said, some people say he's like Tupac, because people's like, oh, he hangs with Tupac all the time,
No,
They're in
I can't
Cuba.
tell you. He is probably hanging out with his son in Canada.
Oh, they're in
Justin
Canada
Trudeau?
right now?
So he could be the biggest purveyor of Canadian bacon, and we don't know.
I mean, that's all I can say, right? But just like Justin, you can't find him right now. He's
Justin
probably
Trudeau, he's missing too. Is that what his
missing
name
too.
is?
Yeah, Justin Trudeau is allegedly Fidel Castro's son, and so right now I'm sure they're reeing up on stash of Canadian bacon down in Mexico. But-
They're distracting everybody with the trucks and stuff.
And what do they call that? Fidelity Investments, you morons.
Oh, so he's running all the money, Fidel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was getting at. I'm glad Host used his powers.
My 401, my 401k's going there.
It's corrupt.
It's corrupt.
Damn, dude.
I'll never see it. Never see it.
No, you won't see it when you.
I mean, I
by the
don't
time
see
you're
it
80,
anyways.
It'll be long gone.
So are you just more of an IRA kind of guy, or which?
Yes, sir.
You don't even approve of the 403B?
Nope.
Okay, good to know.
Dang, dude.
Look at this. Look at all this education.
You know what I mean?
You're getting it for free, guys.
Yeah, dude. I get scared with Armando, dude. He makes me a little bit nervous.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn, and when you learn it, it's like ignorance truly is bliss at times.
And do you
Yes.
date or anything, Armando? Or what's like for an attorney? What's like that kind of life?
The kind of life I live, I won't divulge much about my personal life, but if you've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, which has Leonardo DiCaprio, that's my life.
Armando, let's be honest. The only people you fuck are your opponents. Come on. You're that good.
That's all that's the only intercourse I ever have.
Fucking his opponents.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Damn, that would be such a savage, huh? Damn,
Yeah.
you are such a savage, Armando.
So I guess in a sense we had a threesome with Glocko then?
Essentially, yes.
That makes sense.
Glocko, how do you feel about that?
Dang, dude. And she didn't want to have a threesome with us, remember? Us?
I mean, I
she
said
didn't
it
want
was
to do
down.
She did at the end.
Yeah, I said it was
the
down at the
baton,
end.
you know?
Yeah, I caught you guys slipping. You guys didn't think so, but at the end, everyone turns.
Everyone turns.
And
At
what
least
other,
once.
you guys have any questions for Armando, you think? Because I get a little bit nervous, when I see a powerful, hot guy,
Yeah, I think you were
No,
withholding some
can't
other
look him in
physical
the eyes.
evidence for later. So
I
think
did.
now
But
is
I know it's
time.
gonna interrupt you guys, but in the court of law, the judge frowns upon that. So I waited. Right, you guys had brought up one of my other clients,
Okay.
Santos. Alleged arsonist.
Oh, yeah, you call him a piece of shit.
So I have the alleged matches that were used. I don't know what is that, a lemon flavored matches,
Because he's Mexican.
and they were trying to pin it on him.
Mm.
Little do they know he's native. They don't use lemons or limes,
Mm.
That's why they all died of disease when the Spanish came over.
Scurvy. They didn't have enough
Scurvy.
vitamin C.
No, at all, So it's another. I'll leave this here with you guys.
Evidence.
Little pile of evidence you guys can have as souvenirs.
Mhm.
Because I
You
heard
can
he was
have
one
that
of
evidence
your.
as souvenir.
Yeah, you guys
Because
can
you
have.
already won the case.
Yeah, the case is closed.
He's been
done with.
acquitted.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
acquitted.
Okay.
You know, I got paid. He got paid.
Oh,
You know,
damn.
his defamation, was out the window. As he defecated.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But do you think, because he promised me he was going to bring another one,
Oh yes.
he said, he's like, oh, I got a really special one.
I got a really special one that I hold near and dear to my heart, which I can't give you guys, but I will give you a glimpse.
Okay.
You know this one?
Oh, my Lord.
It's the glove.
Is that Michael Jackson's glove? Whose glove is this?
They both wore the exact same glove.
Who? Michael Jackson.
Michael
who?
Jackson, which case was closed, right?
Okay.
I was a part of that's where I found my beginnings. We as a paralegal, I was helping on that case. We freed him, of all accusations. And also I don't know what's his name, the more important one that wore the gloves that
The
that
Simpson.
apparently
Hey, it's an important part of
Homer
breakfast.
Simpson
Khloe Kardashian's dad, allegedly.
allegedly,
Orange juice. Okay.
That's I have ties with the Kardashians too, so their dad helped
That
me
is
out.
OJ
This is
Simpson.
O.J. Simpson and Homer Simpson's glove.
Can you put it on for us, you think?
I'm a little reluctant to put it on because I don't know, it might fit, and then if it fits, I can't quit.
Armando
Shoe
knows
fits
him.
He
wear
can't
it,
quit
you know what I
himself.
mean?
You guys are more than welcome to wear it.
You want to try it on? Huh?
You guys
No,
want to
this
try it
isn't
on?
fucking Cinderella. I'm not trying on no shoes. Or
Okay, so maybe
gloves.
Alice.
Alice,
I'll
you said
try
your
it.
turn.
Since
Okay.
she's above the law,
She is the arm of the law.
I am the law.
yeah,
It's a
we'll
strong
quit
arm of the law.
Alice.
All right, let's see if this thing works. I mean, doesn't work.
Look at this.
It's
Ignore
the first
the
time she's gonna
stains.
wear a glove. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If you know what I mean.
A Chucky Charmer puppeteer over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like it's pretty snug.
Pretty fat. I mean, pretty big.
Oh, pretty big.
It's
So
pretty big.
You think she did it?
No.
Obviously not.
Look, my hand looks freaking huge in this.
She likes swimming too.
She
She
upholds
said-
the law. She doesn't make a mockery of it.
Dude, we got the. How many podcasts have the glove from OJ's in your podcast?
Dude, you think we're verging, especially with the frequent guests that will be Armando Armani, attorney at law. We have artifacts, all these artifacts, like kind of a museum now type of a collector's type podcast now.
Collectors #1 collectors podcast.
Yes.
And crime. We're learning about a lot of criminology.
Crime syndicates, kind of like the Las Vegas Museum of
The mobs.
Mob.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can also be a part in building one up here for local
Mobsters.
Oh,
alleged
Utah crimes.
criminals,
Alleged criminals for education for the
Yeah,
public.
anybody that's been acquitted
Okay.
by me.
Only you.
Only me and my team of paralegals.
Look at that, guys. First, you thought the only information that you could consume that was free and to be trusted was public broadcasting stations.
PBS. Come
But
on,
now you
guys.
can turn to 3 other letters, B and R. Okay? Beans and Rice Podcast. We are here to provide the amount of information you need, that you desire, and that will just fulfill your hearts with nothing but joy, laughter, love, and what else?
The
Lust.
truth.
Lust.
You know what I mean? And what else? Because we're finding somebody right now.
Yeah, we're
Mystery.
in search of them.
What
What are we missing, Alice?
Mysteries. Truth.
Unsolved.
Justice.
Dude, mysteries, huh?
Unsolved.
Yep.
Dude, I feel like Chris Armando's here, dude. I can't even think. I feel like everything's been a mystery.
His
You
presence
know what I mean?
is so impressive.
But I will say, before we get into the mystery of today, the only reason I brought these artifacts is because you guys are the Utah's #1 history podcast as well,
Okay.
So that's the only reason I brought these in.
We're preserving history, guys.
Exactly.
Thank you.
With preservatives. The only time they're good.
Yes.
Otherwise, eat figs. Come on, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm okay. Those are disgusting.
Figurace.
But we gotta.
You're factually. So what mysteries do we have to solve? And we already got an attorney here, so it's gonna be a pretty easy mystery, I think. Now we feel like we're his paralegals.
Dude, it's weird when.
You guys want to join the team?
So, because here's the thing, okay? I'm used to having somebody as powerful as Hollis on the podcast, okay? The powers of the triple one and the powerful one, they intertwine pretty good. But when you get such a dominant force, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
An alpha male, you know what I mean? We're a couple of
That's why
betas right now.
all my names.
That's all I can say, Talent table right now, a lot of beta energy.
You know what else is in beta phase? Our Sex-Machina. They're
That's
in
what
beta
we're talking
testing
about,
right
guys.
now.
You know what I
Come
mean?
on.
Come
Soon
on.
to be alpha.
Yeah.
We'll get it there.
Come on.
What do you got, Alice?
The question of the day is, 1 second. Sorry. Had to find myself.
She got nervous too. Well, maybe Armando's turning her on. Who knows? You know.
It's not. It could be happening for real.
That hairdo's not doing it. We can tell you that much.
It's actually the hair.
Okay.
It is. It's the hair. It's got me.
So, clean shaven mystery solved now for Alice.
It is.
She doesn't care if it's clean shaven.
Yeah, because when you're an alpha, it doesn't matter, you know.
It doesn't.
You can give us some tips maybe on how to be an alpha, guys. You know, because people tell me, "Oh, you're a omega." That's what they call me. You know what I mean? I don't even know what that means.
You're the caboose.
I was gonna say
Thomas the
sigma,
You're the
but,
butt.
you know,
A sigma? Which one's that one?
or kappa.
You know, dang,
Dude,
dude.
Kappa,
I'm a
he
Kappa-
doesn't lie.
I'm a
He
Kappa
tells only
freaking-
the truth.
Only, come on, dude. Who do you think I'm, Kate the
He's not
dog?
a
Come on,
Kappa.
dude. No
Oh.
cap, dude.
I apologize for the transgression there.
So
Yeah.
what maybe while she's trying to solve mysteries and stuff like that, maybe we can talk a little bit about
Oh, there it
alpha
is. I
males
lost
and
it.
stuff like that, or
Okay. She said she just found it.
Yeah.
she's dude. I want to learn about
Oh
alphas.
yeah. Do
See,
that.
A little bit. You think we can learn a little bit about alphas? A
I
little
mean,
bit.
would you like to, Armando?
I mean, what do you guys want to know?
You know, because people are like, because now that's another trend that you know how Glauco comes in. Oh, I'm an alpha male. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then we got LLA. He's like, oh, I'm a beta male. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know what that means. He's like, but I'm trying to be an alpha. You know what I mean?
Have you guys seen the videos on YouTube
On what?
on how to be an alpha male?
Maybe Alice has seen them. You know what I mean? Hey, maybe you can tell us a little bit, Alice. Like,
I haven't seen it. I know there's videos though on YouTube that teaches you how to be an alpha male.
Oh, okay, so you haven't seen the content
No,
though.
I haven't.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to default to the powerful one. He's gonna have to tell us. He's gonna have to go into the alpha realm and.
Would you like the real stuff, or would you like what these so-called?
You could do a little of both. I
Okay.
A
feel.
little
They-
bit of YouTube first,
Yeah.
or maybe YouTube Blast. You think?
Yeah.
Maybe let's go YouTube Blast, and you can tell us the original How to Be an Alpha,
Yeah.
the Natural Alpha by Hoss.
Well, it starts with you, right? if you don't confide in yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, you don't build yourself to a position. And it's not about having specific power. It's just about feeling in control of yourself and your own actions. No one's going to take you seriously. Because if you don't take yourself seriously, why would anyone feel the need to take yourself seriously? Right? You're not a commanding presence. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. You have low self-esteem. Fuck you. No one's going to pay attention to you. It's not about fuck you energy. It's just about I feel comfortable in my own skin energy.
Well,
Amen
who-
to that, because
Yeah.
you know.
Who was respecting Leatherface in Chainsaw Massacre? No one. They made a movie mockery out of him. An entire series. He's supposed to be a scary guy, but he was hiding under the skin of other
Of
people.
somebody else.
He was trying to be someone else. He lost himself. And guess what? No one respects him.
Well, I do know now that you're kind of saying that story of people with low confidence and that they don't know much about themselves. It did remind me of somebody that we met last week. And maybe you think you can help him, Hoss? Become an alpha?
Who is this?
This is Frank the Turtle.
Jermaine the turtle.
Oh,
We renamed
Jermaine.
Jermaine because we had a natural alpha. What was his name again?
Henry.
Henry the
Henry
Shark.
and Jermaine the turtle. Because Jermaine, he's got some issues. You know what I mean?
Looking
We've
like
seen
a pug.
Jermaine a couple of times. Do you think, Armando, you can pass me Jermaine's shell?
Yes, sir.
Because now we're going to alpha talks, and who is the number one alpha animal in the ocean?
Sharks.
Orcas.
Oh, that's
But
it.
who is the number two?
Stingrays.
The great whites.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, we don't make the fucking animal kingdom. We just follow its rules.
The great
okay?
whites.
The great white.
So maybe it's going to have they're number two. So Hitler, you were wrong even in the ocean, you idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Michael Jackson said it doesn't matter if you're black or white, but
Exactly.
orcas like to differ. They're black and white, and it did matter.
So maybe we're going to have Jermaine. He's going to come in. He's going to be. So what? Can you describe low self-esteem? So what do they do again? You said, Hoss?
They are too agreeable. They agree to everything. They're yes people.
So maybe we're going to be at
Or they're hyper defensive because they can't stand being wrong.
Or
maybe
they
we're
could-
going to be in the playground. You know what I mean? Me and you.
Okay.
So Jermaine and Henry were at school at the playground. Okay. So.
It's you. You're the bully again.
Oh, hey Henry.
Hi, Jermaine.
Hi. How's it going, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right.
You were really mean last time, so it concerns me because I think you might have low self-esteem on top of a very low IQ.
What? No. That sounds dumb. I'm smart. Have you seen my grades?
Have you seen your face?
Hey, my face is pretty nice.
What grades do you got, boy?
I have a freaking 1.6.
Out of 4, that's a failing grade.
What do you mean?
Well, see, you're not very smart.
I'm pretty smart. I know anything. You can ask me.
Spell self-esteem. Stupid.
You didn't even let me finish. But anyways, maybe what do you like in the playground?
I like it not to be invaded by idiots and self-esteem low IQ fools like you.
I hate idiots too. I think they're dumb.
Okay. So you don't have a low self-esteem?
Nope.
Okay, this is over. Have a good day, Jermaine.
What? I'm just trying to be friends. Dude, you didn't heal Jermaine.
He said he had no low self-esteem. What am I going to do?
It's because he was agreeing with you. You said that they agreed. It's just
Yeah.
that betas agree. So I was agreeing with what you said.
Yeah, I'm not here to fix that for you. Only you can fix it for yourself. That's the
Come on,
point of the
guys.
role play,
You know,
guys.
that's
Come
the
on.
part.
That's the
forest
joke.
fires.
You know?
Not the joke. That's the real life lesson.
You think you have real self-esteem? Sorry, Mavis's head is getting a little cold.
No one can fix it for you. You got to fix it yourself.
You
It's
know?
called self for a reason.
Yep.
You know, self-motivation. Other people don't motivate you. You motivate yourself.
Yeah.
Unless
so
you're listening to some of our podcasts, we can be pretty fucking motivated.
Oh, I'll
yeah.
motivate
Maybe
you
we can
every
end
day.
it that way today. You think
Oh,
so?
let's motivate.
Armando's here. You know what I mean? Who knows how we'll end it? You know.
True. We could. It's a possibility.
You might.
But do you want to give us a YouTube alpha or?
You can go see it for yourselves. It's pretty toxic, and I think it's pretty falsified for the most part.
And we
Very.
just did it right here.
Yeah.
YouTube. Come on, guys.
You don't need to.
You know, but now we have the, the mysteries. Alice, she finally found them. She couldn't even find them today.
Yeah.
But she called her,
Angels.
and they got it that fast.
They did.
Yeah.
You know?
They helped me out real quick. So did Mavis Beacon, because I couldn't find it on the screen.
Were you ready? What was going on?
I thought we were waiting on.
Sorry, my bad. Anyways, the
Hey,
mystery.
come on,
sorry.
Magnolia. What are you doing to Alice? Let her sleep, okay?
The mystery is, it's not really a mystery. It's more like a question.
Hey, we got Armando here, you know?
Yeah.
What's your go-to deodorant?
Well, I use, you want to start with, maybe we want to start with you and then we can end with Armando, or you want to start with Armando? Maybe you think we should start with Armando, huh?
Sure.
Because they say, oh, it gets really sweaty, it gets really hot in the court and the prisons.
And they don't understand the concept of air conditioning in courts, you know? I don't know why.
They're trying to sweat the villains.
I mean,
You know, they're like, don't sweat me. The court's not about it. They're going to fucking
that's
sweat
what
you.
you.
Yeah.
I understand, you know.
Yeah.
Sweat me.
But why do us, the attorneys, have to suffer, you know? I'm only there to defend. I don't, but whatever. So I use, I think it's called Sex Panther. And, it's supposed to have pheromones and all that, you know? And 60% of the time, it works every time.
Very nice.
Did a man by the name of Caleb, the dog, sell it to you?
There was it said Special K on there, so it could be that, you know?
Oh, okay, the dog.
I
you
didn't
know?
I didn't necessarily read the letter. My paralegal didn't find it important enough to read the whole thing, so thank you to Special K.
Special K is the middle name of Jermaine the turtle. Special kid, guys.
So he uses the Sex Panther, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, he's,
Those pheromones.
he feels, You ever hook up with one of your paralegals? Oh, God, I can't ask him that question. God, I'm such an idiot,
I plead the fifth on that one.
God, Armando. So what about any, you go to Gateway, or what mall do you go to now? The other one? What's the other one?
City Creek.
I don't go to those kind of things, you know. I go to the Louis Vuitton store, and apparently here in Utah, you guys don't have very many other stores. So
We
yeah,
have a Louis store?
Yes.
We do. Oh my
Yes, I
gosh.
thought-
I need
Well,
to go
obviously you haven't
shopping.
gone, Alice, because we got a whole of her finances.
Obviously.
It makes
Don't tell her. Don't put thoughts in her head, okay?
I'm gonna quit.
No, he was talking about Florida and Cuba, okay? They got
yeah,
a lot of those.
we have the Versace. We have a whole Versace mansion.
Oh, okay.
We have a little of everything down there. I don't know about here.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Every the times I've flown in here,
Nothing.
nothing.
Not.
But what about in the ice community?
The only-
What,
Oh no, never mind.
so I was gonna ask the ice community what type of deodorants they're icing themselves with.
I use the black ice from Axe.
Dang,
Dang, dangerous,
yeah.
Because people say, "Hey, black ice is dangerous." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said ice, guys. Okay,
Ice.
not guys. So can you describe the smell, or what is it? Is it like a powdered one, or is it a gel one?
It's the powder, and it smells like law, like powerful.
Smells like Law and Order.
Yeah.
Damn. Sounds like when you arrest somebody, you hit them up with some of that. You deodorize them up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you like that? You like how that smells?
SVU, Special Victims Unit.
Deodorize a criminal. That's why they drop the soap. You know what I mean? They smell so good. They don't need the soap. You
They need
idiot.
that whiff.
Everybody's like a whoop up here and a whoop up there. Everywhere a whoop.
Dude, that's the true bath salts right there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Little do
Everybody-
people know it's just
Yeah.
the
The pepper spray.
spray
Yeah, people think that are people think
to
there's a couple.
spice things up.
Right?
People think there's a couple homeless people doing crack out of their buttholes. You know what I mean? Ali just
Now
got
it's
done
blue
with them.
cheese.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
She hit him with that stick. You know what I mean? Now they're sucking a butthole. You know what I mean?
What can you do?
You know, trying to get that ice hit, that black ice. You
And
know,
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
dude,
Oh,
that's what they're
gosh.
hooked on in the streets. You
Yeah.
know, they're sucking a butthole. They're like
Looking for that blue
on
cheese.
that- they're trying to get that black ice. You know, that's the drug on the street right now.
Oh, I heard blue cheese was too.
Blue cheese was there. Hey, dude, I'm healing. Come on, guys.
Black ice and blue cheese.
Black ice and blue cheese. But can you imagine you're on Skid Row? You got
Yeah.
people. I need the black ice.
Skid Row looking for skid marks.
So that's what happens in the. That's pretty hot. Maybe I kind of want to try it. Hey, host, come on. You would want to try it. With the lady in the black dress. Now she's the lady with the black ice.
Her skid marks, sure.
You should we hit her up?
Little high
know?
pressure hose,
You hit it like you're trying to strike a match.
Got that flint.
Instead of Nelly
Oh
with
my
the
gosh.
credit card, you deodorize. Pimp juice.
Oh, it stings. It's supposed to. It's the strong arm of the law.
So you haven't done that with Magnolia, Alice, or be honest?
No, I haven't.
You haven't given her a proper
I haven't given her the
deodorizing?
black ice. No.
No.
It might happen this weekend though.
Ooh, because we can elaborate more on the role play, right?
Yeah, Magnolia, you're welcome.
So we're gonna go there. We pull her over, expired her registration, no insurance.
Yeah.
We head up Alice. You know what I mean? Puts her under arrest. You got the rights to and.
Attorney.
But Armando said he's going to be like, no, I don't work with you. You know what I mean? Or are you going to work with her, Armando?
We don't do peasants.
Oh no, I'll leave that to Alice.
That's what you are,
I'll leave that
Magnolia.
to Alice. It's,
You're a peasant.
Yeah, that's why she needs Magnolia to work at the farm.
Yeah.
Who do you think's doing all the harvest? Poor Magnolia.
Taking all the inventory.
You got Karina on the fucking reception.
And guess what? She can't count. That's how Jose smuggled all those fucking watermelons.
Oh, farm just going to shit.
Hey, you're the one dating
You're
a peasant,
divulging company
apparently.
secrets.
I know.
As CEO, that's your right.
That peasant love,
Oh gosh.
Well, yeah, come on, Magnolia, But yeah, we're going to do that. We'll get really erotic and scrape her up,
Indeed.
But for me, dude, I don't want to seem like dude, maybe I'm not an alpha male, honestly, dude, Now that I'm starting to think about alphas and stuff like that, because I remember I was trying deodorant, and all of a sudden my armpits start getting sensitive, And they start burning, and I was like, dude, what's going on? I would wipe my pits and stuff like that, Try another deodorant. Old Spice wouldn't work. Axe wouldn't work. The one from the dollar store, Speed Stick, it would work too fast, It only worked for like 10 minutes, and
It
then
was
that's
too
it.
effective.
You know what I mean? So then, yeah, then I tried the other one, the Toms. Have you guys heard about the one? The
Yeah,
one
it's
for
the
hippies?
vegan-friendly one.
Vegan, a couple people over at we were talking about the black ice, people taking a hit. I went to the Whole Foods. All the hipsters are, taking a lick of Toms, and put it back to see if it's really environmentally friendly. But I tried that one. Dude, my pits it made it worse. I would just sweat even more. But eventually I found the Degree. That's the one that I use. Powder, any scent works. And now 48 hours of protection.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So I only have to do it once every 3 days, you idiots.
It's funny you mentioned that because I had the same experience with pretty much all those,
The same thing happened to
including
you?
Tom's. Yeah,
Oh,
Tom's
wow.
made it worse.
Talent
It
table.
had no deodorizing powers. It had no antiperspirant powers. So like
Yeah.
everything it claimed, it didn't do. So Tom, you hear certain terms for Tom. Yeah, piece of shit.
Tom deodorant stick. Myth
Myth
busted.
Okay, literally busted. Don't fucking buy it.
Yeah, it sucks. You know
Apparently
what I
it
mean?
sucks.
Yeah, but unaffiliated with the actor, there is a brand called Jack Black. They have good skincare products, Exhibit A, and that's what I use because it's like free of aluminum. The scent isn't super strong, and that's I think what burns or like hurts in my underarm region. So it works. It keeps me dry in the sweltering summers, and it keeps me feeling fresh and smelling fresh.
Were you guys ever scared growing up? Like, oh, I'm gonna smell like armpits. How
Yeah,
scary
as a
was
ki-
that? Remember?
As a teenager, because
Oh,
you
man.
don't smell as a kid, right? But once you start hitting puberty, you start to like notice smells about yourself, and I'm very self-conscious about
You
that.
remember a story in PE, maybe, host? You forgot your deodorant, or
I did forget my deodorant, and
what happened? Did you get victimized, or
I mean, not immediately, but we were playing basketball. I really enjoyed basketball, and I went through a growth spurt early, so I was one of the taller kids. So they had me play at either the power forward or the center position for rebounds. So what are you doing when you're grabbing rebounds? Raising your hands up in the sky.
he thought he was
grabbing
good
it.
at rebounding?
Dude, really, all I was doing was scaring people away. And maybe that's Dennis Rodman's secret. Shout out to you. But yeah, they were just like running and like, oh, you stink. And then I'm like, ugh. And so I went to the bathroom and gave myself a bird bath, or what you might call a whore's bath, a prostitute bath, whatever you want to fucking call it. You just take some soap, you take the paper towel, get it wet,
Yeah.
scrub your underarms, rinse it off. And obviously you don't have
dude.
deodorant, but I mean, every so often you do that. It'll keep you kind of smelling all right.
And it's the worst feeling, huh? They're saying,
Yeah.
oh, you stink. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's an
oh,
awful feeling.
you smell, you're like, God. And you can feel like the
That was 7th grade.
running down your
remember my-
pits.
yeah.
You can feel like the defeat.
Yeah. You can feel the failure.
What about you, Alice, and the women's? Because women's, she told us about how dirty and disgusting women are, you know?
They are. Honestly, I sometimes forget to put on deodorant, and when I remember, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, dang.
And then I try not to do anything like athletic so I don't sweat, and then I just keep my arms down like this the whole time.
All the immigrants are free that day. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
are actually. They're all running loose.
They talk about free range chicken, free range immigrants.
I usually, what?
Have you ever gone like on a date? Sorry, to like on a date or anything like that? You forgot your deodorant?
No,
No.
no.
So nothing embarrassing has happened. Kind of like, oh, he's playing basketball and now he doesn't have his deodorant.
No, I don't
You're-
think so.
You're going to a job interview, something like that.
No.
What about you, Armando? Whatever. Well, we already asked Armando, but we haven't asked him of any embarrassing deodorant stories.
Well, in Cuba, we don't have deodorant, so everybody's wreaking up a havoc. So I was raised on not caring about my stench. And then when I came to America, like, I was working in the back in the kitchen, and the chef was like, "What the hell is this fish smell?" We only served steaks. And so then,
No surf and turf here.
yeah, you know what I mean. And so that's how I figured out. Oh, here in America, you use the deodorants,
Deodorizers.
Yeah.
deodorizers, and like always,
Wow.
like everybody else, I started off with Axe, moved on to like all the other stuff. Back then, I can't remember what was back then. Like took it a step further, and I could afford Dove when I was a paralegal, and then now moved on to Sex Panther. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
How has
Dang.
no one in the deodorant community or industry utilized Outcast for this promotion? I know you like to think your shit don't stink.
Right?
Come on.
Lay a little bit closer, see armpits really smell like
Ooh. Yeah.
dude. I remember one time when I would forget the deodorant.
That'd be a good name for a deodorant too. Because if you don't wear it, what are you? An outcast. Full circle.
Outcast deodorant.
Andre, big boy, hit me up.
or don't. We can work it out. You know.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll see what
You got the hey ya, you know what I mean? That gives you a little spring, you know?
Absolutely.
I
Got
like
the
way you
roses.
move.
Hey, you get a premium smell for Black History Month. Rose apart. Smell like roses.
It's a limited edition, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But the one that you don't want is a Stankonia. That's the strong one. You know,
Yeah.
the people that really stink.
Sanconia's for the youth in
Yeah.
community.
That's what- you know? That one protects everything, you
It
know?
protects the Fidels
But I was going to say, dude,
or the infidels.
the trick that I started using when I would forget deodorant, because I would do kind of the same, like you're playing or something, or somebody's like, oh, you stink, you know, you're in PE, you can't have your crush trying to give you a hug and you stink, you know what I mean? You can't put her in a headlock, you know? So what I started doing, dude, I would go into the bathroom, but I would just put soap. So I would get like soap and just put it straight on my pits.
Did it bubble up?
No, well, no, because it was like maybe a little bit, you know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe I want to try it again. But I would just put like soap on my pips, and that would it would work for like 4 hours. So that would give me like enough time to where
Yeah.
like I would now I smell like mint or whatever.
Did you have hair down there yet or no?
I can't remember. I don't think I had that much pit hair.
Okay, so it just looked like a slightly ungroomed yeast infection down there with the soap bubbles.
Oh yeah, I probably look gross, huh? Just like reeking.
Do you
It's
take
just
a
like,
picture at the right angle with a little selfie stick?
hey, people might get horny, okay? Come
Yeah.
on, Glocko, you know? But yeah, but it would suck because it would since it was
Yeah, it's
soap,
harsh chemicals. It would burn you.
Well, it would no, it actually wouldn't burn as much, but
Interesting.
it would stick to your skin,
Mm.
you know? So I would go like this, and my skin would stick like this, you know? Like, dude, what's up with your arm? Why is it sticking, you know?
Yeah.
I look like a piece of bubble gum, you know? It was beefy. So I stopped doing it, you know? I started remembering my
blow
deodorant.
bubbles as you lift.
It's like, but it would make that noise, you know?
Yeah.
But that's like a sad one. And then the other thing too is like when you does that ever happen to you? Have you guys seen somebody that's like they have like the dry mouth and the little white thing sticks to their lips,
Yeah, dehydration. I've seen that.
you know, and it's just like right here, and they're talking to you, and they got like the big giant.
Mm-hmm.
That's embarrassing. I think that would be. I would probably not wear deodorant over that happen. Like, let's say I'm public speaking and I have that giant.
Yeah, of course. That one's gross.
You know what I'm talking about, Armando?
Yes.
That was like, does that happen to you, Alice? You seen
No.
somebody like that?
No, I obviously stay hydrated.
Dang, dude, nobody's talked to somebody like that, dude.
Yeah. Where are we at with time, Alice?
Now we're in 30.
Okay.
Holy shit! And now we're 30.
Time flies when you're learning and having
You
fun.
know?
It's true. It's very educational today.
So we have political advice, or what kind of advice? A quick one, do you think, or
Give you a quick advice.
you know what I mean? So you want to start it off, us?
You want it to be political?
Well, any advice, you know, because Armando's here. You know, we already got super political. We lost.
Yeah, I'm
track
just
of
a
time.
lawyer. I don't really delve into politics.
Maybe he can give us his first. You know.
Okay.
I would say this as an attorney. Make sure you have the right paralegals on your team, and that you pay them well. You know what I mean? Because then you make them look good, they'll make you look even better.
There
We
you go.
never lost a
That's
case.
Nice.
Maybe we should go with Alice. You know.
For sure.
What about the intern?
Let's see. For criminals, always plead the fifth until you call Armando, and then discuss your plan. Always plead the fifth. Don't admit to anything, even if they think that or they say that you have it. Just keep denying and demand proof.
Very smart, Alice. I like
Yes.
that. Thank you.
Yes, I got you.
Well, I would probably say don't get. What would I say, dude? Stop pretending you're offended. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? Come on. Everybody's a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I know I call Glocko a piece of shit, but we're all pieces of shit. Everybody. So stop pretending that you're morally correct and morally above everybody and that you don't do anything wrong and that this person is a piece of shit, or this person should be canceled because we're all pieces of shit. You know what I mean? Stop pretending, guys.
Yeah.
We got Armando here. He's gonna find only racial slurs, okay?
And for me, I'm just going to go with everybody is a hypocrite in the sense if you look at it literally, right? Everything can't just always be one side this, one side that. So just be less of a hypocrite. Everyone is one. So cut slack on people when they tend to be, oh, you're a hypocrite because of X, Y, Z. Come on, not that serious. Simmer down a little bit. Just take a chill pill.
You know?
Unlike Jose, make sure you call your refills in on time. Make sure your doctors have your medical records and everything.
Come
so
on,
that you
Dr.
can keep
Botched.
taking that chill pill.
Make sure you actually went to the right doctors.
Yes.
Come on, Dr. Botch.
Because he's off his meds.
But yeah, say the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, come on. The truth will set you
Free.
Free, or sometimes it won't. You
It
know,
won't,
they
yeah.
call
Sometimes
me.
Armando
If
will.
it won't, call me.
Yeah.
So that's it. You think
Yeah.
so?
It's been episode 70.
Episode 70, subscribe. God, we need to say that at the beginning.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
we go.
subscribe.
More people have been subscribing. The road to 100
Sure.
is looking a little bit more.
It's looking great. It's been growing again a little bit ever more slightly.
That's what she
So
said.
make sure if you haven't subscribed, hit that. Like
Hit it real
anything
good.
else you might want
Can I
to.
hit it in the morning?
Share it with people that you think would really enjoy
Yeah,
it.
send an episode to a friend, Say, hey,
Yeah.
this is my favorite episode,
Show them
Send
a
it to
clip.
them,
Just
you know?
even a
Yeah,
clip.
just a timestamp.
Yeah.
Say go to this timestamp. It's
This
my favorite
timestamp,
timestamp.
yeah.
We have them in there for you.
For that
purpose,
exact
you know?
reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But
that's
with
it.
much love and much gratitude, it is the Butter Pecan.
Puerto Rican. And
Oh.
it is.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm going to finish that.
Yeah.
The butter.
No, that was it.
Oh.
God, you didn't say horse, dude.
I know, that's why.
God, okay, now we got to start it again because
Okay.
we're going to.
It's the Butter Pecan.
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
Hos.
And then it is your boy, Hos Beefy.
666.
And then we got
The Ice Agent.
Alice.
Alice.
Emphasis on the
And then the one and only
Armando Armani.
AAA.
AAA Armando Armani. But that's it. And don't forget,
Una vez más.
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu. Love you guys. Thank you.
Catch you later.